The storyline is that Moral Worcester was once a young paper boy for the Bangor Daily News, and he had won a contest of being the best delivery boy. So the prize was a trip to Washington, D.C. And part of the trip to Washington, D.C. included a visit to Arlington National Cemetery. He was young boy, 10 or 12 years old. He became a wreath maker in Maine, and over time was doing a lot of work for some of the big chains, and ended up projecting wrong and made over 5,000 too many wreaths. Instead of throwing them away or putting them on landfill or what have you, he got the idea to bring them to Arlington and lay them there. That's what he did, and he did that for a number of years on his own until one time a Air Force photographer happened to take a picture of Arlington in the snow with these beautiful green wreaths and the red bows, and as they say, that picture went viral, and it broke the internet, and they started being flooded with offers to continue that.
At this time, I would like to welcome one of the Gold Star moms here in the audience today, Dolly Sullivan.
I just wanted to briefly tell you about my son Christopher, Captain Christopher James Sullivan. He was born and raised in Massachusetts. He went to Wachusett Regional High School and then on to the University of Mass at Lowell, where he graduated with a degree. And what I would like to share, in today's day and age, sometimes we see a lot of divisiveness and hurt and hate in our country. We need to change that. Christopher loved children. The time he served in Kosovo, he came home and he was really upset. Told me it was almost like it was genetic, the hate that children had for each other over there because they weren't the same nationality, and that was very sad to him. So we need to change that. We need to all remember that we're God's children, that we are supposed to love one another and care for one another no matter what we look like, where we come from. We're God's children and we need to love each other. I love Wreaths Across America. We found it very healing for us. Their mission is very important to remember, to honor, and to teach, and especially the teach. We need to teach our children the values, that they need to respect the fact that freedom is not free. They need to take care of it, and they need to hand the torch of freedom on eventually to their children. So we need to make sure we teach them. Thank you.